Gina Rodriguez was named one of the 35 top Latinos under 35 by The Hollywood Reporter. I almost said by the Bollywood Reporter.
Nice.
That would put you in India. And that's just not where we are. You guys probably know that, watching at home. And she received the Best Actress in a Feature Film prize at this year's Imagine Awards. And she's here to talk about that and more, including the Hispanic Scholarship Fund with us today. We also have some guests in our Google Hangout that we're very excited to welcome. Gloria Perez-Stewart, a disability services advocate in Los Angeles, and Paco Flores, the Western Region Director for Development for the Hispanic Scholarship Fund in Los Angeles. Guys, thank you so much. Gina, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know what? I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to bring up the Hispanic Scholarship Fund page. How familiar are you with the fund? Are you...
I'm somewhat familiar.
Yeah.
I was definitely put onto the Hispanic Scholarship Fund last year by the National Hispanic Foundation of the Arts. I'm also getting tongue-tied.
Awesome.
And, you know, I wish I had found out about it when I was going to college, because,
But you did go to college.
But I did go to college.
Which is fantastic.
Yes.
And Paco, let's talk about the fund.
This is a critical time for HSF and for our country. I think people have heard a lot of statistics. You know, 1 in 4 children under the age of 18 are Hispanic. The population continues to grow, and we're very proud of who we are. The more troublesome picture is that only 19% of Hispanic adults today have a college degree, which lags significantly behind the national average of 40% for everyone, and the goal that the president, that other foundations have set to have the United States once again be the world leader in educational attainment. So if we're going to get to that goal, we recognize that the Hispanic community is going to be one of the major groups that needs to improve our college-going rates and our college attainment.
Historically, Latinos, yes, we have less to draw on. Obviously, we have less finances to draw on, but more importantly, I think we're younger as a population. We have children younger, and we are a younger population as a whole. So all of that, you have to take that into account when you're looking at college rates for Latinos. And then, of course, we've got the cultural disparities, and then we've got English language learners. There's a lot going on with our population.
I think in the Latino community, in the Latino culture, because we are younger, because we are first, second, third generation only now.
Exactly.
Sure.
Our parents come here with a dream to give their children the best possibility, the best opportunities, yet they're not educated, unfortunately, nor do they know about FAFSA, nor do they know about, or the idea of how to obtain that.
I run a Latina mothers organization, and women coming into our offices have historically come in and, just sort of plop down paperwork from their child's school, and this is even English language learners. English-speaking women, excuse me. But they plop down the kids' paperwork and say, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. And, teaching that sort of advocacy, hey, you can call a meeting for your child's teacher. It doesn't have to be a big, sort of a dramatic thing. It's sort of pick up the phone. You can ask for a meeting, do a 20-minute meeting. The basics. That's really difficult, I think, for a lot of people to understand that a lot of our people are still managing these sort of situations on a day-to-day basis.
I think we definitely recognize the importance of engaging parents children of all ages, so that they can start feeling comfortable with the idea that their child has the opportunity to go to college just like anybody else. That comes through a campaign that the Ad Council sponsored that we launched in 2010 that speaks very specifically to parents about, the importance of talking to their children about college, like we were talking about, being informed, being involved with teachers, understanding some of the terminology, so that they feel like they're part of this process.
Gina, I want to switch gears for a second because I want to talk about Philly Brown.
Okay, awesome.
We can certainly talk about it in terms of, bringing Latino voices out into the arts. That's still something that, we talk about these numbers. We talk about the high number of Latino young people in the United States population.
They're directly connected.
And yet the voices that we see in art, obviously they're still wildly underrepresented. So tell us about Philly Brown.
We are underrepresented on television. and film. And the truth is that today, in this day and age, that is very much the education. You know, kids are walking around with an iPhone glued to their forehead. Everything's YouTube this and Hulu this, and you know, and so it is important to reflect what society and what is going on in society, which is, yes, we are 19% of us carry college degrees, but that 19% can create a movement to inspire and encourage the youth. And to me, Philly Brown is so much a part of that movement because it is a female Latina lead, where you know rarely see, but thank you, women like Zoe Saldana for Colombiana. You know, there's a lot of women, there's a lot of Latinos trying to make the effort to put our faces out there in the mainstream that can change the way Latinos view themselves and start to inspire and encourage children to say, you know, I'm there, I can do it. You know, us playing roles like the doctor and the lawyer and the banker, so that you have young kids in the household, whether their parents understand English or not, they see their face, their beautiful brown baby face, and they say, that's the doctor, that's the lawyer, that's an investment banker, and I could do that too.